from Nano Glodge. It is dessert time, and I'm going to show you how to make a pudding pie. Yep, we're going to use Jell-o chocolate pudding. We're going to use some mini chocolate chips. I'm going to flavor it with a little bit of hazelnut, and you're going to have a hazelnut chocolate pudding pie. Super easy to do. You can make it up ahead of time, put it in the fridge, and then it's ready to go when you're ready. Not too many ingredients go into this. We're going to make a chocolate cookie crumb crust in our pie tin. We've got the Jell-o. In this case, it's cook and serve because I kind of like that. I can control a little bit better, and I want it to be a little bit thicker than just instant. We've got the milk. I'm going to use slightly less than what the recipe here calls for because I want my pudding to be thicker, because we're going to mix half of it with a bunch of whipped cream, and that will lighten the second layer up. So I want it to be a little thicker. A little hazelnut extract to give it that hazelnut flavor, kind of Nutella-like. Our garnish is going to be some toasted hazelnuts, some chocolate chips, and of course our whipped cream with just a little bit of powdered sugar, not too sweet because the pudding is sweet and I want a nice creamy counterpart. Everything's measured out. I've melted my butter for the cookie crumbs, so we'll put that together and put it in our pie pan. Then we'll get to the stove and we'll cook our pudding with our milk and a little bit of hazelnut extract, and then our garnishes are ready to go too. Got our cold chocolate pudding, our cooled crust. I've whipped the cream. So we're going to put half the pudding in the bottom of the crust. Then we're going to mix half the whipped cream with the rest of the pudding, put that layer on, and then finish with the whipped cream. So we end up with sort of 3 layers. And then of course we'll use our mini chocolate chips and our hazelnuts as garnish. Follow it with the whipped cream. Here's where you can get fancy if you want. You can put this whipped cream into a pastry bag with like a star tip or something and really decorate it nice and pretty, and that could be really cool if you're trying to make this a little bit more elevated. I'm going to keep it rustic today and just put the whipped cream right on top, smooth it out, and put the garnish on. Simple as that. We'll put these on. Hazelnut chocolate pudding pie all ready to go. I like to put this in the fridge for an hour or two so it has a really nice time to set up and get nice and cold before I cut into it. Boy, it's going to be a great dessert, and it was so easy. Thanks for tuning in to Cooking at Nano Glodge, and we'll catch you next week.